Okay, hello. Hello, hello. What's going on? Oh my goodness. So listen, I downloaded a couple videos. Right? Right? Those videos when you do them when they're a little lengthy, right? Video is what been going on it feels like almost 24 hours. Yeah. Going on 24 hours. I heard a young lady say one day, she said that her videos were seemingly like they were taking 3 days to load. And I see that could definitely be the case. Okay? About 3 days to download some videos. Oh my goodness. Okay? So let me tell you something. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe. Yeah. Just go ahead and what? And click subscribe. Yeah. Okay, so yes, that kind of tripped me out because I'm thinking like, why would a video take that long to download? That's crazy. That's insane. Okay. And then what happened? I just kept going and doing more videos and things like that. But I want you to be aware that they're still downloading. Okay? Okay. So check this out. This is a quick chat. Yeah. This is what a quick chat. Listen to this. So I was on this roll, and then I noticed that the videos were taking a moment, right. So I said, let me do something else real quick. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Okay, filling in some things. Now, what I would like to chat about today, what I would like to chat about today, is something very important. I think that people need to know. I believe that people need to be aware. All right? Now, first of all, I am aware that many people operate in the unbelievable. You say, what do you mean by that? Right? Unbelievable. I would never think that you would, but you would. That's unbelievable, right? You kind of get what I'm saying? Some people really do operate in a space where they feel entitled and they operate in an unbelievable way. Okay? Let me tell you what I mean. Okay? The videos, okay, let me say this. The videos that are loading was me responding to some of the things that I said that I would give my input on. Okay? So I really wanted those to go up quickly. Okay, and it's taken a while, but they're still loading. Okay, and I thought those would be, you know, because people had there were a couple things that were out there, and I said, okay, I'll give a response. So yeah, okay. Now, unbelievable. All right, now I'm gonna say something here. Okay, first of all, first of all, okay. You know, many of us come on the videos and we're polite and we're delightful and we want to share what's going on, an update on certain things or just responding to certain things that are like hey, I know where you are. I know what you're thinking, on that, and here's really the true input on that or type of thing. And yes, you're new to this, but let me tell you where this really came from years ago, type of thing, right? Because some people have to be updated, right? And they have to be aware that this is it's new to you but old to me, type of thing. Okay, I mean it's so much, right? Now let's chat. So, first of all, I think I want to title this one today. We'll see. We'll see. I had two different titles, okay? Two different titles, okay? One was, I think, I think we're gonna do this a little. Do y'all want a little comedy today on this one? I think it may be easier for me to speak if I do a little comedy on this one. Yeah. Maybe easier. Yeah, for me to speak. All right. First of all, are you serious? First of all, are you serious? What? Are you serious? Are you playing? Are you playing? Okay? Are you serious out here? Are you playing? What you doing? What you doing out here? What you doing? Okay? What are you doing? Okay? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear. All right? Now, you do know, any goal is what? Move forward. Any goal that you set is to progress some things, move forward, right? Right. Anybody, any goal that they set is something where that it's a goal. It's something usually is so that you can move forward, progress in something, or whatever, reach something, things like that, right? Okay, so what I want to say is, let's be aware, let's be mindful that people will get it wrong, okay? And so sometimes you have to clear things up and make sure that they understand what you understand, okay? Make sure that they understand what you understand. Let me tell you what that means. Let me tell you what it means. All right? Let me tell you what it means, okay? Now, on this journey, many different things has taken place, right? And guess what? God has done exactly what the Lord said that he would do. Period. And guess what? That's no illusion. That's no illusion. It's facts. Okay? All right? Yes. And things have went in a certain way, right? They have went in a certain way. Okay? And they were supposed to. It's like a great setup, if anything. A really great setup, if anything, okay? And that's why, going forward in your life, make sure that you're doing like really good research on things before you jump in, okay? It's before you spend your money. Do great research on things. I really believe in this, okay? I really believe in this. Hey, babe, you okay? I love you. I just want to tell you I love you, baby. Okay, I'm sorry. Could you please turn the air on? I felt a little heat on me over here. I said when somebody come through, I'm going to say, please, Lord, turn the air on. I appreciate it. So, here it is. Excuse me. Here it is. Now, I'm going to ask a question. Okay? Because I think, many things were said, and that truly was not my personality at all. And many things have been said, okay? And along the way on this journey, I have had a million people that I've crossed on this journey right here, just crossing and doing things and stuff like that. And I want you guys to hear me clearly, okay? On this journey, I have honestly, even though I was going through and I had, and people knew what they were doing and stuff and things like that, and this whole thing, I'm going to honestly tell you that I felt like, even if I didn't say it, I honestly felt like I had on this journey met a million dumb bitches. For real. I felt like I have met a million dumb bitches. Just being ridiculous. All right, it's true. We have things that, just because you didn't hear me say it, don't mean I didn't feel that way. At some time or something, if you presented yourself with some, because I know things, right? You know things, we know things. Okay, we can feel, we know. Now, one of the things I'm going to ask you, the things that you participated in, would you have wanted to see your mother mistreated? Go ahead and answer it. Here's the mic, baby. Go ahead and answer it. Would you have, I'm always looking for something, okay? A prompt, something. Would you have wanted to see your mother mishandled, mistreated in the way that you came for me? In the way that you have come for others? Would you have wanted to see your mother mistreated? And I am aware that a lot of you say that you have love for your mother and things like that. And you really, you don't. Because see, the right things, placements in your heart space, the right things about you, you know what I mean? Yeah, for real. The right things about you would have made you not do it in the first place. You'd have been like, whoa, wait a minute, I have my own mama. I'm not participating in that, right? I mean, come again. It would have had you just not do it. Am I right or wrong, Miss Lady? Tell me. Yeah. Would you just be like, I'm doing a check because I'm wondering, maybe it's just me. You would not have just done that. You wouldn't have. You say, wait a minute, I have my own mother, I have my own wife, I have my own this, I have my own sister, I wouldn't do that, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example of something that I mean. I recently heard, and I guess it was supposed to be a video that was shared maybe within a group, but the video left the group and they put it out there, and the guy was doing a video, and he was talking to his male group of guys, whatever clique that they're in, okay? And I'm sure, whatever those, and he was saying, no, since things aren't going the way that they want them to, that they feel like they should do like another suppression type of thing. And this person that said that was a young male. I'm going to put it that way. Okay? But they believe in the group that they're in, they teach, let's suppress people, let's do this, let's do that, right? That's a thing that they teach, okay? Now, when I heard that, I felt disgusted because the brother looked like he ain't had two pennies to rub together, okay? Then on top of that, you're going by some devilish format, okay? Then the fact that you actually joined a group in your life, you joined a group that would have you go backwards, not forward, backwards. Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter if you join a group and there's a million of you in the group. It doesn't matter, right? If it's not for the right thing, it's just not for the right thing. It doesn't matter about the quantity of people or you know what I mean? That doesn't matter, okay? Okay, it's about the quality of things, if anything, all right? But I was so disgusted because I said, you little. Are you serious? I said, look at the way they think. I said, how tripped out is this? And this is what I was saying. Okay? Hey, listen. Hey, I'm changing this out. If that make you feel some type of way, okay? It don't? Okay. I'm just saying. So, excuse me. We're doing a couple of things at one time. So, okay? A few things at one time, all right? So I'm in the middle of, yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was unbelievable. Okay? Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay? Let's keep going. The other thing is, I just thought to myself, look at this poor piece of work. Look at this. I mean, you look like you can't even really keep up with yourself. You know? And you're concerned about suppressing someone, doing something all over again. Yeah, baby, I got to hear the video. And I just thought, like, listen to this. And I'm sure that video was not supposed to get out, but somebody shared it. Okay? I said, that's ridiculous. Who would spend their time being so concerned about someone else? Okay? Who? But guess what? Yes, it's facts. People have obsessions, okay? Obsessions in an unhealthy way, baby, is definitely a sickness. It's a sickness, all right? It definitely is. Period. All right? Now let's keep going. Now, there's this thing where I want to be very clear on things, okay? Okay. First of all, many men have tried to talk to me through social media. Many men have tried to communicate with me through social media. I'm going to personally let you know I'm very old school on that. I don't believe anything coming in on social media. Okay? I don't take in anything personally that comes in on social media because I don't know who's actually behind that. Okay? Okay? I'm sure plenty of people are laughing because they have tried to, I guess the thing is called catfish. People have done many things where they have come up and said, you know, I'm this or I'm that or, you know, just anything, okay? And then I had some things that were very for real. Okay, let's be clear. I've had some people that have come up and it was really actually the actual person, okay? All right, but I'm letting you know by me being grown, I do not take anything on social media serious about any man doing a thing. Okay? Anything personal. I just do not. I don't do that. You would almost have to say my name, make a whole personal video. Do you understand? All right. I want to make that clear. Okay? The other thing is, let's go on and go. The other thing is, now, I want you to keep in mind that I actually did go through whatever it was that I went through with my family, with my children, okay? I am aware of many people that did participate, okay? Many people that definitely what participated. I am aware. I'm aware. And the thing is, I have what taken a place where I knew just so I wouldn't have that on me and I can be my beautiful self. I knew how to go into forgiveness about some things. Right? Of course. Then we carry on. Sometimes you want God to take care of things. Yes, your creator, my creator. God take care of that, and you really mean that, and you want the Lord too, okay? Because did you remember? Did you see the video I said I talked about the one by one project? Did you see that? Yeah, it's a short. It's a one by one project I spoke about. I had on a green blouse, blonde braids. It's up there. I said sometimes you have to do what? A one by one project. Does not mean you've forgotten. Okay. Now let me tell you what I mean. Okay. So let's remember, okay. Um Forgiveness, of course, had, from myself went into place, right? Right. My heart is good. I don't have a heavy or hard heart, hard, heavy heart. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. As far as being isolated, the videos that are loading, that I'm trying to get to load, I go in and I talk about that. Okay, I go in and I talk about many different things. Okay, did a good video. Yeah, just taking what 3 days to download it. Okay, at least what 24 hours. That's crazy. But anyway, yes. Now this is facts. Okay. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, okay, with my common sense, okay, and common sense, they say isn't so common, okay, like people say that, like everybody don't have it, okay, just like everybody don't have a little street smart, like the things that I know and I have known, you would have thought that, um, I would have been out in the streets myself. No, it's just from paying attention to how people move and stuff. I'm able to, I was able to come up with, okay, I see it. I see this play. Okay, now, honestly, if you know that you had some huge involvement with coming for me, right? Which definitely affected my life, right? Right? Let me tell you something. And you feel like you're in a different headspace. Let's say that you do feel like you're in a different headspace, or you are trying to make peace with yourself, or on what you did do, or or you want to admit to yourself that maybe you want to come at a different angle with something, or however. I wouldn't know. I'm not you. I wouldn't know. I'm a person that asks exact questions, though, because I do like clarity. I don't like assuming anything, especially now in my life. I don't like assuming anything, okay? All right? So what I'm saying to you, what I did notice, that after everything was done, I don't care. I don't care what, like somebody said, a lawyer told me, if I gave money, then it'll look like admission or whatever. I don't give a damn what you thought. I don't give a damn what somebody else outside of you said. Your lawyer didn't do it to me. You did, okay? And what y'all should have done is you should have fucking sent some money so I could rebuild my life instead of me going through all these other situations, okay? Please listen to what I'm saying. You should have done something, and you should have done it right away. Is what you should have done. Because you knew that I was an innocent person, very innocent person living my life, and you did what you did. The other thing is, what you did was not a secret. No official can turn their head and say they didn't know because everybody knew. Okay? Everybody knew. As a matter of fact, one day, or maybe twice, I called the city manager to get them on the phone, and I actually left a voicemail one day. Never received a return phone call. Never received a return phone call. And I said that in one of my other videos. I mean, nothing. Okay? What I went through was huge. What I went through was so huge that if people that were affected by what I went through in any way, which a lot of people were, all they have to do is get their stand together, okay? All they have to do really is to get their stand together after watching something like what happened, all right? My thing is, I noticed nothing was done, and everybody just went back to whatever they were doing, and, you know, some people are still participating and trying to do it, and, you know, people start trying to do it a different way, okay? But still, participating in hurtful crimes is still there, it's still lingering, all right? Something should have been done right away. Something should have been done right away. Something should have been done right away. So what I'm saying to you is, I am a woman. I'm a woman. I'm not a stupid woman, okay? And I'm saying to you, y'all can talk with that bread. Because I have money that's owed to me from you calling yourself doing studies on me over and over and over again for years. Okay? And just imagine this. Just imagine this. Some of you men are with women that don't have half the smarts that I have. Okay? Have never, couldn't endure half the stuff that I've endured. Okay? But yet you target me and want to take me out of a space and a place of how I do things in my regular life and things how I would choose to move, distracting in the way I choose to move. You know, distracting me in my real life. Okay? So I'm going to let you know, woo, 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 sounds good, but what about that bread that you should have came up with to help me correct things? Let's start there, because I am a woman and I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid at all. Yeah, okay? That's all I want to hear about is some fucking bread. That's it. No, not being that way. No, we're talking about resetting what you've done. So if you tear a fucking building down, it's not your building to blow up or tear down, but you tore somebody's shit down, right? And now you're like, oh, you know, and all the stuff come out that it was wrong. Well, why didn't you put any bread on it to build that bitch back up? Is what I'm talking about. Okay? I don't like people playing with my intelligence. I don't. It's rude. It's rude. And just like when people come in my life and I'm dealing, I protect people as well. So anybody that I care about, especially coming into my personal life, my personal space, that's immediate protection for those people. Okay? I don't play with people like people play with people, you know. You don't know what you want to do because you're so scared about what somebody gonna say. You don't know what you want to do, you willy-nilly because you don't know how somebody else feel. I don't live like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what they're going to say about, oh, Lord, have mercy. I don't live like that, okay? I just don't. I just don't. I don't even understand it, okay? I don't even understand it. But a correction should have, something should have been done to correct a situation. It should have. Some type of participation whatsoever, okay? And please remember, when my family even went in the shelter, I had the people that worked for the shelter plotting on my family. This is how serious this thing was. Okay? Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. I want it to be very clear. I want it to be very clear. I want it to be very clear that I have never in my life had to go see a therapist. No. I have never in my life had outbursts in public and just going up on people and being rude and la 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 and all that stuff. I've never had it. You know, I think there should be charges for a lot of things that people have done, and people that feel like other people are so big that they should oh, I don't want to deal with it. They're too big. I want to just go, go, go. You want to send them on their way. Go, go, go. We're going to pretend that, or whatever. Okay? Because they don't want to deal with the thing. I believe that we should have people in office and different things that are not impressed with celebrities and stuff. I really do. I'm so serious. They have to be able to mentally be able to separate that kind of stuff, Because see, things happen and then you can't protect people. There's a lot of things that need to be looked at, okay? Okay? But I'm here to tell you, nothing was done financially to replace the damage that you've done. And you know that you owe me some money, and you should have made sure that shit got here. And you could have had anyone deliver that shit without your name on it. Okay, so that's BS. My lawyer said that would be admission. A lot of people did a lot of things. Okay, it's just simple as that. Okay, a lot of people did a lot of things, and time is money. Time is money, and a lot of time was taken off my life on some foolishness. Okay, and I don't want to hear about that family shit because I watched all y'all run down south with me when I traveled back home to see who my family was, where they were, this and that, and then guess what y'all did? Y'all worked to what? Destroy their lives. That's what y'all did. Y'all what? Worked to what? Destroy their lives. That's what you did. And then you got all these stories up here. You have all these stories up here about this happening and that happening. And I'm going to tell you what. Every last one of my family members, especially on my dad's side, I'm the only one that wasn't married. Myself and maybe one cousin. Everybody else is married. Even my younger uncles, younger aunts, everyone. All of those people married, live nice, do landscaping and all. Am I lying, Jay?
No, you're lying.
Everybody. So you make up all those stories. But every last one of them live nice. Even the ones that were building houses from the ground up. Yeah. So it's real. So you come up with all those stories, you say all those things. You got crackheads and shit reporting the wildest stories on things that are not so. You got people who family never did X, Y, and Z, but they reported all. I mean, a lot has went down. A lot of lies and deception. Okay, so yeah, maybe there were some things that have been done or whatever. I'm prepared for whatever comes up. I'm mentally prepared for whatever comes up. Okay, I done heard it all. So my thing is, you played with my life, and these are things that you would never want to happen to your mother, but you did them to someone else. Okay? All right? Now let's talk about another thing. And I'm going to get off. I say, woo, woo, woo. You don't really have to feel some type of way. I'm just saying to you, don't try to insult my intelligence. Okay? Don't try to insult my intelligence, okay? And that goes for whomever. Just don't do that. All right? I'm going to make it very clear. Okay? Just as many worked hard to stop my production, right? I'm going to let you know that